Hi everyone, this week is Parshas Tzav, and it's also Parshas Parah. We read in chapter 7, verse 19, Habasar sheyiga b'chol tamei lo yachel b'esh yisaref, that if the meat of a korban comes in contact with something tamei, something impure, I may not eat it and I have to burn it. So I have a pure piece of meat coming from an offering that I brought to God, and it comes in contact with something impure, that meat must be destroyed. So Reb Mendel of Kotsk, as I heard from Reb Shmuel Silber, asked the following question. Why can't it work in the reverse order? Meaning, if something is impure, let it become pure when it comes in contact with a pure item. Let this item that was tamei become pure when it touches the korban. Why does it go in the opposite direction? So the Kotsk Rebbe, his idea is that in this world it's much easier to discern, to know what is impure than what is pure. And therefore, we go with what we know. How do we know when something is totally pure? Too difficult. But when we know that things are impure, or tamei, we can say that that will contaminate that which is pure. Reb Shmuel Silber added some different idea. He said, let's build on this and say the following. When something becomes impure, it can be thrust upon a person. A person can be passive and become impure. Someone could put an impure object in his hand. He can be in a house and someone passes away and he becomes impure because he's under the same roof. But to become tahor, it always requires, to become pure requires an action. It needs a dynamic action. One has to go to the mikvah. One has to do tshuva. It's about doing. And it takes a lot more work. Parshas Parah, as we get ready for the holiday of Pesach, and hopefully this year, we'll eat a korban Pesach, we'll eat a Paschal offering. One has to be in a state of purity. He needs to be sprinkled, or she needs to be sprinkled, with the ashes of the red heifer. An action is required. And as we get ready in these next 4 weeks for Pesach, we should think about ways that we can not just physically get our house cleaned and rid of the chametz, but ourselves, uplift ourselves. Think of tumah as something which is negative energy, and to replace it with positive energy. So much negative energy has been thrusted upon us these past few months, to say the least. And it takes a lot of effort and work to rise above that. So easy to be contaminated by all the negativity and darkness in the world. Let's take a cue from Parshas Parah. Let's take a cue from this halacha in chapter 7, verse 19, to lift ourselves up from this negativity, prepare ourselves to become pure, and please God, in the next few weeks, get ready to bring the Korban Pesach and the Bayis Shlishi. If you like what you hear, please pass it on and consider subscribing. Shabbat Shalom.